D. All right. What's up? It's the Schemology Podcast. I'm Jared,
And I'm Jack.
and we're a couple of tech bros that are going to react to something.
Yeah,
Um,
you know all those day in the life videos of people like, here's what it's like to work at Blackrock or LinkedIn. It's about time that we got into this.
it's about time someone put these people in their place because these videos are fucking insane. Like, I
It's
didn't even really see any of these yet before today. Wow. Wow.
well, they're just so cringe that it's hard to imagine that people take themselves seriously while they're doing them. And the worst part is
Yeah.
I actually know people who I liked prior, and then I think they started doing these videos, and it's really easy. It's easy likes. It's easy engagement in the TikTok algorithm because people always want to voyeur. Everyone's just a bunch of fucking creeps that want to voyeur into someone else's life.
Yeah.
And then they also love getting outraged when they see like a 22-year-old software engineer making $135,000 a year doing nothing.
That's on the low end.
Yeah, that is on the low end. Well, most of these people aren't good at negotiation. They're making
Yeah,
TikTok
yeah.
videos all day.
It's so funny because, like, when I see these, I'll think, because I was one of these people, like, when I was like 18, like 19, I was one of these people who I had these software engineer jobs at the big company, and I was like, looking around, I'm like, oh, I'm with like the big leagues, I'm with the adults. And I go there, and I'm like, is that a coloring book section? Is that, wait, there's a nap room? Huh.
Yeah, for
Like,
adults.
like,
People who love to be taken seriously too. That's my favorite thing about these folks is
oh
like they're like,
yeah,
I really want to be taken seriously. Also, I'm gonna go to the nap room after I do a little bit of detox coloring because my day was
yeah,
stressful. Making $180,000 a year is really hard. Meanwhile, there's some guy in West Virginia pulling coal out of a mine, making $22,000 a year, and
yeah.
he's heaving up fucking black soot. And people are like, you know what's stressful? Sitting at a desk at LinkedIn.
I don't see a lot of like day in the life of a roughneck with like a cute like 22-year-old girl like sitting in like a little having like a little nice coat on with a cup of coffee. I don't see a lot of those.
No, you don't see a lot of day in the life of a salt miner in the Congo.
Yeah, yeah.
Shall we get right into it? I got a
Let's
couple of
get
these
into
videos
it.
pulled
Let's get
right up.
into it.
All right,
The
get
one
ready.
funny thing about this is like this past year, and some of you may know me from this, but I've been like mentoring a lot of people, and they're all going to these coding boot camps, and I promise you, for like a decent chunk of them, they saw one of these videos and were like, "Let's fucking do it, baby."
Dude, I keep getting advertisements from all of these people just like from like, "Do you want to make easy money? Here's how. Be a software engineer." All right, you ready, Jared? Let's get into
Let's do
this.
it. Let's fucking do it. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Oh, dude, we got a Blackrock video for you, Maliki.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah, we're doing a day in the life of Blackrock.
Oh my god.
It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm heading off to work. I'm going to the gym first because that's what I normally do in the mornings. I'm heading on my boosted board. That's the best way for me to travel. I have a helmet on too.
Wait, is
I
this
don't
an
want to hear
ad?
nothing about it. My brain is what's keeping me alive and what's
Tech
paying the
people are
bills,
living
so
a
I cannot
constant
hurt
ad,
myself.
Jared.
Also, I don't trust myself in New York City. First, gonna hit the gym and then have some breakfast and then start my day. So my day normally starts off at like 7 a.m. That's when I wake up.
Nice.
Do people really like these fucking videos?
Wait a second, is this a boosted board ad?
I
Wait,
mean,
can you quickly go to the comments? Wait, let's just pause it for a sec. Or go to the description. Yeah, wait, go up, go up, go up. No, scroll to the description. Look, check out my.
oh no
This is
way!
a
You're
fucking
right.
This is the fucking boosted board ad.
Oh no way! You were totally right.
He's like, anyway, I'm checking out my boosted board.
Oh Jesus Christ! You were
Anyway, we can
totally
go
right.
back. I know there's one guy seething because we we
I
paused the
know we
video.
muted the video. We didn't listen. We didn't mute it this time. Though I
All
kind of
right,
want to already.
let's.
The subtle piano music in the background.
So I love going to the
Yeah.
gym in the morning just because I love the feeling post-workout. of just having done something in the morning, and it
Leg
just
presses.
really clears my mind and makes me feel productive of the day. In
Nice.
today's gym session, I do a bit of legs,
Watching
a
a
bit
guy
of arms
work
too.
out.
I like to combine both arms and legs in every gym session. I don't like to focus specifically on just one set of muscles, but that's just personal preference. It's 9:15. Just finished the gym and eating breakfast.
That looks disgusting.
Point of view, you're eating
So-
breakfast at LinkedIn.
Oh, he's a LinkedIn guy. Okay.
They're always a LinkedIn guy. Why is everyone who makes a day in the life TikTok video from fucking LinkedIn?
Also, I don't know. They need to get some better breakfast.
So
these
I
guys.
just finished breakfast, and now it is time to work, I guess. So today is a pretty chill day. It is Wednesday. I think my last day in the live video I also filmed on a Wednesday. I only have 2 meetings today. One with my manager and the other one with, I don't know
If anyone
who.
in the
But that's
comments
at 2
actually
to 3 p.m.
watches these
So
videos,
other
can
than
you let
that,
us know?
I am free for the rest of the day. Normally
Yeah, like,
we have
have you been
stand-ups, which is
motivated by
like
these
a
videos?
quick meeting to talk about what
Genuinely?
we're working on, but we don't have those on Wednesday, so I'll continue
Jared
to work
and I will
on a
also
couple
be filming
projects
day in the
that I
life
have going
videos.
on,
Please stay tuned.
as well as
Yeah.
responding to messages or questions customers have on
Day in
another
the life
project I was assigned
fucking
to.
schemer.
Normally, after breakfast, I just sit here on the
Newsflash,
couch
it ended up
because
going to
my
jail.
friends like the couches as well.
So,
If I don't spend on the couches, I will have 0 friends, so I stay here on the couches with them. I sometimes actually
You
take
know
a
what I
nap on this
imagine?
couch
what?
after breakfast.
I
So sometimes I lay
I
here and
imagine
take a
his,
nap. But that's not today though, because today I got my nice
the
7
senior
hours of
engineers he
sleep.
works
So
with
yeah.
are like, dude, can you fucking work today? Like, enough with these videos.
Like literally.
They're like,
I'm energetic.
he's
I-
literally sleeping.
I love how he
Fuck
said
yes, and I will
time to start work,
working.
and then immediately was like,
So
sometimes
my
I
role
nap
at LinkedIn
immediately after
is
breakfast.
a backend software engineer, specifically
It's not
on
even
the
10 a.m. He's already
systems and
napping?
infrastructure team. So I handle the core infrastructure at LinkedIn. Actually, the product that my team works on is open source, meaning anyone can view it online. It's called
Nice.
Apache Helix if you're interested. This morning I was
Nice,
working on
Apache
to
Helix.
implement some small features in the product. So I've been working on that
Jared,
for
he
the
hasn't
past few
typed on his
weeks,
keyboard
and
one
have just
time.
continued to
He's
do so this
mostly
morning.
just
All right,
like,
guys, it's
chilling.
12 p.m.
Dude, he didn't
I just
type on
spent
Wait a
his
second.
keyboard once.
What was that, like 3
How did we
hours
get?
working on the projects?
Did
and
you
the
notice
stuff.
that? Did you?
yeah,
see it?
no.
He texted and then swiped around on his on the keypad, and then didn't type on the keyboard once.
I
The trackpad.
imagine he was mostly on Twitch. Because that's one thing with these jobs that, and I'll call you guys out, because software engineers love to seem like they're working. They're typically on Twitch or they're playing Candy Crush. Either or.
Dude, it's already noon, and he just went around the trackpad. And the top comment, this is how fucking dumb people are. The top comment was, "It's amazing how hard you work." That's the top fucking comment of these absolute jabron-tards. Jesus
Also,
Christ.
like,
Yeah, but
I
now I
promise
think that's-
you, whoever's doing these videos are not the hardest workers. They need the hardest workers, not marketing. The developer evangelist people are never, like, the fucking craziest, like, hardest workers here.
Dude. All right, let's keep going.
There's
Okay.
actually, I'm gonna go pick up a friend. I invited him over for lunch today, so.
Well, that's good.
Right?
It's just fun. That's it. That's all the intro you're gonna get. So this is a chess match that we were playing earlier.
Playing
I'm
chess.
black, you're white.
No, I'm black.
Dude,
Yeah,
he was
two
fucking
queens
playing
right there.
chess on the job.
That's what he was
Marco,
doing on
that's
his
what
phone.
he was doing on his
To be
fucking
fair, I was
phone.
working
It
hard,
wasn't
as you
Candy
guys saw in
Crush,
the
Jared, it
time
was
lapse, so I
chess.
couldn't pay attention to the
Jesus
chess
Christ.
match. Hi, can I have some salad, please? So the tortilla. Thank you.
It mostly looks like a resort.
So it's
Being
lunchtime.
straight up.
We have
Yeah, this
tacos,
looks like hey, went to
stuff,
Cabo
and then
for 4 days.
firecracker shrimp, rice, tofu. Lunch is good today. Lunch is good. Work is going well. I'm a bit stuck, so I sent a message to my mentor, and she's offline right now because she goes to the West Coast. So while I wait for her response, might as well just grab.
Wait, I don't understand. This is like incriminating evidence, right? Like these people realize that like this doesn't make them look good. Your
I mean,
boss could go look at this and go, "You don't do fucking shit," right?
So far, like, and they did a little time lapse with him working. So far, I would, like, literally, if I saw this, like, and I had to hire this guy, I'd be like, dude, are you gonna be just, like, fucking chess matching, like, all fucking day?
I couldn't do work, so I just played chess with my friend, and I was really stressed out by how much I couldn't get done. So I had to not do anything, and I had to play chess and get an early lunch.
And I get like I'm not saying you have to be crunching the whole time, but like it's a pretty the reality of these jobs, the reality of these videos is it actually isn't like the job. The job it can be pretty fucking stressful. Like that's just a reality, especially as like a LinkedIn. I know he's working on open source, and open source people sometimes it's a little more casual. But if he was working on like core LinkedIn shit features, I highly doubt it looks this chill.
Dude, I wish I had my boy Bahailu on here as a former LinkedIn software engineer.
He's former LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, dude, and he had some strong opinions too.
Oh, interesting. It's always it's the most toxic companies will make these videos, like because they want to seem like the nice special boys.
Oh yeah. All right, where's this? When's this? I want to see if this guy actually does anything today with his job.
Yeah, let's see if he can work today.
So much, right? And my guest is here too.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for
Nice.
it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
Dang, this motherfucker.
So what I normally do is I grab some.
Oh, now he's stealing from the office. Jesus Christ.
For dinner later. That way,
Dude, he eats a
I
lot.
spent a grand total of $0 on food a week.
No,
So,
he's
right now.
taking dinner from the office.
Oh right. I see.
Well, this is the 26th floor. So this is where most of the work gets done. All right, play your match right now.
No.
Do it.
Bro,
You won't do
are
it.
you
Stop.
fucking kidding me?
Fuck.
Is this just like a fucking dorm?
Did
Is
he
this
get
a dorm?
fired after this?
We are in a room. I have a meeting now, so I'm gonna get some work done. It's a one-on-one
Is that
with
his
my
buddy,
manager,
or
so
is
I'm
that
gonna
like a
prepare
guy that
stuff
works
I want to ask to him. Honestly, just continue with the project I was working on, the bug fixes. My mentor already responded, so I'm gonna fix that.
In other words, Marcos is just going to procrastinate.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Bod knows what's up.
Yeah, his buddy's like, anyway, I'm gonna say the truth.
And literally, he just cut that off.
Also, stop by the
Eats
snack
like
bar.
a
Pick up some
motherfucker.
nuts. Get the energy going.
I know, he really expended a lot of energy on this work so far.
So it is 5 p.m.
Okay.
That
We
was
are
no-
still in the same
whatever
room.
that
One
was.
sec- 1 second of typing detected is
This is a realistic
accurate.
day in the life. This is what most days are like. Oftentimes, we pick the specific day to do fun activities
fuck?
and stuff.
Wait,
but
he didn't
generally
work
speaking,
just then?
software engineering lifestyle is not like
No,
that.
should we go
spend most
back?
of our time just looking at the computer, solving bugs, looking at code, reading documentations, and attending meetings. Yeah, I'm gonna head back home right now.
Wait, then
I
why
haven't
make the
finished
video?
work completely yet. I think when
You
I
just
head
said
back home, I'll
this
still
isn't
do
what
a
the
few
day in the
stuff.
life
I
is.
just want to finish a couple things today, and I'm gonna get back home now on my boosted board.
Yeah.
Boost, gotta get that boosted affiliate
Dude,
money.
So let me tell you
Do
a
you
bit
feel
more
like
about
you want
this
to buy a
skateboard, shall we?
board? Because I don't know.
So this
What it is
skateboard
about this video.
is
It's just,
the
I really think
Cosway
that I'd be
T3,
cool if I
and they've
skateboarded
kindly given
around
it to
the
me
city.
to try it out, and I've been using it for the past month to get to work and out about in the city, and honestly, it's the best way to travel.
No,
Basically,
It's
this
not
skateboard
the
even
best
work
way.
goes
1 hour
up to
today.
28 miles per hour, which obviously I can't do in these busy
So now they're
streets
just
of
full
New
on
York.
fucking boosted board ad. Okay, just get a normal skateboard. You'll
And
learn
it has a
skill.
range of about
You'll
18
really
actually exert
miles,
some
which is plenty
energy.
enough to get me in and out of work most of the days, and just going around New York City.
I used to love skateboarding around New York City. It's actually great to do.
I never have to worry about
yeah.
the battery.
For,
It lasts
I would not
comfortably like
recommend
2 or 3 days, and I just charge it at my apartment.
It's very dangerous.
yeah. I've seen dudes
It's
like
honestly
fall on
really
it.
cool.
Oh yeah, it's a good way to die. He lives in a shitty part of the city, I'll tell you.
Anyways, I'm heading back home now. Thank you,
He lives in
Postway, for sending over this skateboard. Honestly, I love it, and I've been using it every day. I'm gonna get back home now, rest for a bit before I have to go to swim practice at 7:30. So I'll see you there.
Wait, I thought he said he was going back to do more work.
No, this dude didn't work.
He
You
talked
fast
about
forward
working
it.
more time than he actually worked today.
So for those who are new to the channel or probably don't know, I used to be a college athlete, specifically on the Calman swimming team, just last
Nice.
year's pre-2022.
I'd rather
which is
see his
arguably
life
where my
as a
channel blew
fucking
up.
college
Since then,
athlete
obviously, I
than
love
this.
the sport of swimming, and I want to
I
continue
agree.
staying in shape and being part of the team. So I joined the New York Athletic Club, where we just train 2 times a week. Obviously, it's nothing, especially compared to the 20+ hours I used to train back in college, but it's better than nothing.
All right, guys, just finished practice.
more
It is
boosted
9
board.
p.m.
Amount of exercise
So I'm heading back
today.
home,
I
gonna
guess
have
we
some
can give him
dinner
props there.
and just chill for a bit.
He
Well,
exercises
practice
a
was
lot
good.
because he
Coming
doesn't
out,
do.
got run over here.
much
I'm honestly
work.
happy with my times because
He doesn't know
given that
mental
how much I've been
exertion, so he
training
needs this.
and just the preparation
No.
I had in general. Yeah, good workout. It's been a long day. Just heading back home now and excited to eat some leftover lunch from the office. Hope you guys are enjoying the video.
1 second. He's working 4 hours a day. No, he's working like. I think he'd work 2 hours.
Dude, his boy Fod just called him out precisely. Oh, God. Reheating that awful garbage fucking lunch food.
This is meta word. Yeah, it is a Russian
Here is my
doll.
dinner. I'm watching some AK MKBHD here, obviously, because she's a goat. Here, just in my apartment. I live in a studio. Go check out my apartment tour if you want to see an in detailed depth of my apartment. But here it is. This is oftentimes how my night goes. Talking with my friend here. Anything to say with the vlog?
Subscribe to my first review.
Thank you.
Dude. This is fucking
Yeah, Jack,
insane.
your volume is quiet.
Uh-oh. Thanks, Henry. You're the goat. Is that better?
Yeah, a lot better. So, what the? So he didn't work.
No, he did nothing. Yo, Henry, is this what you do all day? Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude,
Yeah.
Henry is a demon schemer. I'll tell you right now. He's the king of scheming.
Nice, Henry. What's your current scheme? Say things with your chest. Yeah, yeah, Jack. You gotta fucking vocalize a little better.
Uh-oh. Now, I had my mic settings fucked up.
No, I know. Just kidding.
Oh, God.
I'm unemployed and I work hard.
Dude, we have more of these videos, except they're just all just short TikToks.
Pissing around the clock. No, the reaction we just did was more work he did that entire day.
Yeah. His job is recording videos. That's his job.
Yeah, and honestly, he killed it.
Yeah,
The video was good.
Yeah, the video is solid. If we're rating him on being a video editor, I'd give him a solid 7 out of 10, brother. You're doing pretty good.
And honestly, like boosted boards, yeah, to be fair, I'll buy one. I think it's a great investment. Apparently, it makes you a very good software engineer.
Yeah, you don't have one, Jared, and now I question your abilities.
It's so funny because actually get a real skateboard. It's like an actual exercise. It's good for you. You work on your reaction time, skating in the city. Don't like the boosted board. It's just get a fucking bike.
I want to prepare everyone for the next video. This is a TikTok. You will see red panties in the first 2 seconds of the video because she's trying to suck up them TikTok hoe views. All right.
Yeah, with tech guys, if they see skin, then you own them. They'll
That's
give
right.
you all their money.
Yeah. She was able to launch an OnlyFans from the single day in the life at LinkedIn TikTok video.
Oh my god, that's what these are about. It's really like fantasies, so that the tech guys can think they can find a girl at these tech jobs. I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen much of Jared's day in the life. Obviously, yeah. No, it was 8 hours streaming at the end of the day. Jared's day in the life would surprise you. You'd be like, this dude doesn't give a fuck. All right, let's add the stage.
You see
Jesus
this?
Christ, is she
Instant.
actually doing this?
It's actually happening.
Have some self-respect. Shit.
These people have no self-respect. The last guy literally
Anything for money?
The last guy literally, he brought his friend in, his boy, who immediately called him out on the video, and he cut it out. He did, but
It doesn't fucking work. Well, he left the cutout in as a comedic thing,
I guess, yeah.
but he called him out.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get into this. This is only a minute. This is TikTok. Let's go.
A day in the life of working at LinkedIn. First and
Okay,
foremost, I get
just,
dressed because you can't go to work
talk to the
naked. I got this really cute sweater from Mango. Head on the subway, go to the Empire State Building. I then walk my ass up to the 22nd floor. Oh, she's stunning. I love the aesthetic of the office. It's so cute. Go and get my triple shot.
Is she saying the office is a she now?
I think so.
Dude, these people. Ugh.
Milk latte.
So what
Please
was
don't
the
judge me. I
point
need
of
caffeine to
having the
function.
opening of
I then
her?
go.
pants on.
You know what the point is. More clicks.
It's every guy's like, oh, pussy, fuck. That's.
I was having this. I was quick tangent. I was having this argument, like, you know, there are certain women who are also like anti this. Like I have plenty of I have plenty of very like sex positive friends who would never post anything like this ever, because it's like for them that's purely, they're not trying to like advertise themselves out there. They may like, you know, having fun. That's up to them. But they're not posting fucking videos trying to get clicks. Yeah, they have video getting clicks off the internet. My problem with this is like there's a whole segment of female content creators who are literally uninteresting, horrible at content, but they show cleavage, they show themselves fucking putting panties on in the morning, and they're like, I don't know why we don't get the same respect. It's like, can you think of a single fucking dude who made engineering dude or LinkedIn guy who's showing his abs in the first 5 seconds of the video in order to get clicks? It doesn't work. So they don't have that angle. Women have that angle, which, by the way, if you want to lean into it, go ahead. I'm not putting a value judgment on it. But then when you're like, why don't you get as much self-respect? It's like, well, because your content is getting likes and millions of views because you're showing your tits. It's not because people give a fuck about what you have to say.
Also, for anyone wondering, you won't be finding these girls with you in the tech. That's not happening. You're not just gonna magically be in a wonderland of like a ton of girls that are like this girl when you get in there.
Dude, you and I have been working in tech for a decade. I've never met one of these people. That's not true. That's actually not true. We're about to show a TikTok with someone I've literally met. That's not true.
It's just like, it's not what you think. It's not like a little dream.
Actually, Henry's got a good point. There's bodybuilder farm content, the same one. Their programs are dog shit, but they have good aesthetics and Gen X. That's 100% too. Shitty men also have this segment of like shitty athlete content, but like there's a certain kind of woman who is making like, hey, here's me building birdhouses, and then the first shot is of their ass.
It's a hoe. Yeah, it's back in the days, I feel like it might be a cultural thing. I feel like black people growing up would all be like, "Oh, that's a hoe." Like they'd tell you, like to the kid, they'd like educate you. But then you go out in the world and everyone's like, "Don't say that." Like I feel like it's you don't want to like marry her.
Dude, this is just a grift. All right, let's keep going. We're not even 20 seconds in.
Try to get to work. I'm working on a presentation for a big client meeting this week, so working on a deck. Then it's time to go to lunch. They have ramen. I'm trying to be a hot girl summer bod, so I go for the salad, but it's all organic, and I'm literally obsessed with all the veggies they have. It's so great to like not chop your own vegetables. I then go and put a ton of hot sauce on my.
Do they have any meat there?
Yeah, like any at all.
I didn't see any. They've got a whole fucking ton of hot sauces.
Salad because I love hot sauce, and LinkedIn has like 100 options. They also have spa water and kombucha on tap, which obviously I get. Go to eat my lunch, listen to my work wife. She's so cute and so pretty. The view is stunning still, even though it's raining. I then apply to some castings on Backstage. I respond to a booker about a show I'm in next Friday. And then I go get a facial and I take a little boy on the road. Bye.
So again, she's applying to other fucking jobs at her job? How do these people not get fired?
Dude, I think my brain just fucking exploded. Okay, so what is that a job? I don't understand. Was that like a spa day or what's the job? Like she makes like decks for clients. Like it's like we've taken the bullshit jobs to a post-modern era where now everyone's just retarded. It's like that's not a job.
Dude, I swear to Christ, these fucking people.
Yeah, like what? And also like I don't know what she does.
She didn't say what she did. She just said a LinkedIn employee.
Like, do they just have like is that just a contractor they hired for the video, and now she's a LinkedIn employee?
Should we go see what she did stuff on Backstage? Should we go see what she's doing on Backstage?
Well, I don't know what that is. We shouldn't stream porn.
It does sound like porn.
Yeah, you're like, I wonder what she's doing on Backstage. Yeah, maybe let's not.
My therapist thinks I'm funny. Oh, she's like a comedian.
Does anyone like these people? Is this like Jack? Should we be making content like this?
I swear
Is
to
this
God,
authentic?
we need to go on. We need to start making videos that just start with a close up on our abs and just be like, "Oh, hey, Jared and I are today making a video. Can we wait? Can we make a hot girl day in the life video, but just
That
with
would
you
be
and
kind
me?
of funny. But
That would be funny.
Make the joke of it would be funny, but like no one wants to see. It's so funny because the joke of it's funny, but the actual content is abhorrent.
Wait, I'm looking her up. I want to see if she's still Alex Abel. You could probably find her on LinkedIn. I mean, seeing as she was a LinkedIn
Alex
employee,
Apple.
can we go see what she open anyway? If there's an OnlyFans, what are we taking
Yeah, she's
bets
an
on if there's an
actress.
OnlyFans?
Yeah, all those people are the ones who got laid off too.
She's got a YouTube channel too. No videos. I'm looking up to
Yeah.
see if she has a LinkedIn. Senior Enterprise Account Executive. No way.
That's such. Is that like one of those jobs you get if you have your entrepreneurship degree?
She still works at LinkedIn. She's been working there for 6 years.
Wow, is she good or like what's? I don't know.
I don't know. She's in a Senior Enterprise Account Executive. God.
Part of what I don't understand about the day in the life videos is like, do people actually eat this shit up? Like,
I think
actually?
I think it's people who are at like really low points in their life. There's two
Yeah.
groups of people. If I were a betting man, I don't have TikTok. I only created a TikTok for Schemology, and now we don't even post there anymore because it's no longer the scheme.
Yeah.
But what I imagine is there's two groups of people. People who are really sad and make no money, and so they want to like be like, look at this, and it's partly masochistic, where they're like,
It is.
they're like, fuck, these people get like kombucha for lunch and like free lunch, and they don't have to do shit. They make $128,000 a year. Fuck, my life sucks. And then they also like to aspire to think like, you're hustling, girl. Like I can get there too.
Yeah.
And then there's a second group, which is perverts. That's the other group. Those are the two groups of people that I think watch these videos.
You generally think some guys watching that video just to spank.
There's always someone watching those videos
So
to spank.
fucking degenerate. Dude, if you genuinely like watch that and you're like, oh, you like fantasize about those girls, you're like the lowest type of guy.
It's really sad. It's really fucking sad. You want to get on to the next one? This one's at Google. What do we think Google's
yeah,
going to be
fuck
like?
Yeah. I feel like, because I've had friends who work there and been in their offices, it's the same shit.
Oh, of course. This one has 500,000 likes. Looks like this one popped off. All right, for all these people, we're also going to make, I want bets in the chat of whether or not she still works at Google or has a job.
Let's see. Oh, wait, do I need to add the thing?
I think it takes a while with TikTok. Yeah, it's just loading. All right, here we go. We ready, gang?
Let's see.
Here's a day in the life working at Google as an account strategist in LA. The office parking lot was actually so full today that I had to valet my car, which was free. As soon as I walked in, I grabbed my breakfast for today, which is going to be this iced coffee and a banana. Got to work for a few hours. Then I decided to walk over to the nap room, which yes, Google has
the
nap rooms.
fuck out of
I
here!
use them. There's a full-on futon in here, some comfy
Yo,
blankets
imagine
and
halfway
pillows.
in one of my fucking build streams, I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to go take a fucking nap.
Can you take a nap on camera for like 2 hours mid-stream?
She worked for 3 hours. Was the banana tiring?
Yeah, the coffee put her right to sleep.
You shouldn't nap after a fucking coffee.
For the love of Christ.
After a quick 5-minute break, I got back to work for a few more hours.
Yeah, 5
and then
minutes.
decided to walk over to lunch. Here's the little snack area. And I saw someone comment in my last video, yes, all of these snacks and drinks and food are free, which is amazing. But I decided...
Yeah, why? Of course they're free. Google has more money than God. They have more money than Jesus Christ. I mean, of course it's free.
Yeah.
not to grab anything and just go to the salad bar, so I made my own little salad with some cucumbers, quinoa, and chicken. And then I went with the strawberry balsamic dressing and added some croutons and a side of berries, of course.
Like
then after
little,
lunch, I had a team meeting in the Harry Potter conference room. This is by far my favorite conference room in the entire office. Look at this cool Hogwarts book.
Shut the fuck up.
And then after work, we had a team dinner, so we just headed over to this Mexican restaurant down the street. The drinks and the food were 10 out of 10. And that's it for today, so follow for more.
So she ate a lot of food and slept and quote unquote worked for 3 hours.
Are there comments to this video? I don't know how comments on TikTok
This is
work.
why the West is falling.
Literally.
It's like these are your kings. Like she is the life of a king, of a queen. This is literally that lifestyle.
Okay, Jules, Monica, does she still have a job?
Yeah, of course. They can't get rid of these fucking people.
God.
If you try to get rid of these people and they'll like sue you for being racist
Harassment?
or something.
All right, so this was what, from June 20th?
Steve
If you
for
need
being
motivation,
racialist.
if you need motivation to get you
Dude, do you want her motivational? I want to see her motivation.
Oh, whoa, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey.
Where the fuck is that one?
I need motivation.
Google is hiring? I think it's this.
Quick PSA for everyone that wants to work at Google but doesn't have technical experience. There's a job opening in the New York or Los Angeles office for account manager associate. The minimum qualifications are at least a bachelor's degree and 1 year of experience in sales, digital marketing, or digital advertising.
All right, this wasn't it. Fuck that shit. What? God, where do I? There's a sea of the same video.
That's fine. These are. Dude, who watches this?
8,000 followers.
Dude, the West is dead.
Dude, Schemology has 20 followers. we're losing so badly to these people.
No, yeah, dude, just burn it. Honestly, I'm at a point like someone mentioned. I think Sai was like on a stream that I've been like Aaron Yeager recently. Dude, just fucking burn it. Rumbling. Let's just start the fucking rumbling.
These favorite perks at working through Google. A day in the life working at Google. Oh, we got another one. Should we? Do we? Oh, another day in the life. We gotta follow up with this one.
Let's do it.
What is an account strategist?
They just they get the things done.
Here's a day in the life working at Google as an account strategist in LA. I got into the office this morning at 6:45 a.m. because I had a workout with Google's trainer, and then I took a shower, got ready for the day, and grabbed a green juice. Here's my yummy breakfast for the morning. Then I walked down to the coffee shop and grabbed an iced coffee with oat milk and got to work for a few hours. Then I took a break and played some putt-putt with some of my colleagues, and yes, I did win. Then I walked back to my desk and did some more work for a few hours. Then I headed over to lunch and I made myself this yummy little salad.
And you wonder why people voted for Trump.
Back to work. There's my coworker Caroline, and on my way out for the day, I decided to grab some snacks. I grabbed these, and these are amazing, and a drink to go. And now it's time to sit in traffic. Follow for more. Here's a day in the life working at Google as an account strategist.
So you can't do. Here's a little reality check for anyone who wants to really get things done in their life. You can't do anything without grit. Hard work, you have to work hard.
Here's a day in the life working.
This is a magic trick. This isn't fucking real.
I'm actually dumbfounded. See, I've only seen one or two of these ever, and this is worse than I thought it could possibly be.
I like how at first I was like, all right, well, she worked, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna go play putt-putt.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Look at the second comment is twerk.
Twerk, yeah, it's fucking perverts. You're right.
I literally heard no strategies.
How come we all drive BMWs? Yeah. Yeah, dude, by the way, these are the people, they're beating you. They're technically winning at the rat race. So you're gonna keep playing the fucking stupid rat race?
My brother, this is my only shame right now is that I only live on the 3rd floor. I wish I had at least the 7th or 8th to jump off of. I'm gonna have to swan dive and land directly on my neck.
Have jobs. No, genuinely checking out of society is a better route than. By the way, at these places, your soul fucking gets crushed. You can't, especially a young man, you can't have this excess fucking resource shit. It destroys your brain. A lot of people may disagree with that.
Okay, anyone who thinks that this chick has ideas about business ideas, personal business ideas, get the fuck out. All right, let's watch one more from her.
Do you have tits? And you're like, no. She's like, well, it's
as an account strategist in LA. I woke up at 6:15 this morning and took my dogs out before I left. I got to the office right around 7 and went straight to the gym this morning. Today I decided to just do a workout on my own and not with Google's trainer. So I just did about 30 minutes of cardio. Then I took a quick shower and walked over to breakfast this morning. Then I had some meetings.
All
for
these
a few
people with
hours
trainers don't look like they
break and
have
grab
ever
some
been to
lemon
the
spa
gym.
water. Here's me in a Zoom meeting, and look at the spa cart right behind my desk. But
Jesus,
anyways,
there's alcohol at the office?
because they're always nice and stocked up. But I didn't grab anything because I had lunch. Lunch was bomb, and here's where I'll be working for the rest of the day. So follow for more. Here's a day in the life working at Google as an account strategist.
I hate her.
I think they just hired her to make content. I don't think she's an account strategist. That's my theory.
Well, next we have next up we have day in the life of a Blackrock software engineer.
Oh my God.
Then we have the literal Demon Corp.
They're probably more disciplined because they actually have to like do something. They have to actually destroy America.
Yeah, I would hope so. What do we think? Bets on whether or not Blackrock is going to be more like an actual job or less like an actual job?
I think so. I think Blackrock.
Because
you can't. Yeah.
My brother's girlfriend works at Blackrock, and she works really, really hard. And you know,
there's probably a lot of LinkedIn people that work hard.
That's true. They're not. She's also not posting on TikTok. That's a really solid point.
Like they make these videos just to show like it's a lie. They're lying.
God. All right, we're gonna get one of these day in the life of a Blackrock engineer.
Every day is a vacation. E-Corp.
All right, let's see. I might have lost. This might be our end of our day in the life videos that I've acquired for us. I might have one or two more.
Which one was the favorite for you guys?
Oh yeah, what is everyone's favorite? Oh, now we have the next one, which is entry level software engineers don't exist.
Yeah, this is like the real shit.
Yeah, we got to get into that in a sec. All right. Let's do it.
All right, Blackrock.
Welcome to a day in my life as a Blackrock engineer. Usually I arrive at work around 9 a.m. and I grab a coffee and get started working on today's tasks. Currently I'm a developer on the platform engineering team within Blackrock's Aladdin product, which is a tech platform that unifies the investment management process. I'm working as a back-end developer in a rotational program, so I help develop the core services that communicate between the client and the servers.
You're like actually
After doing
talking
some
about
new
what
hire
she does.
trainings, I grab lunch with my coworkers and chat about our day. After getting some more work done on my tickets, I head to the 5th floor for a brain break. I love grabbing a book and reading with a view of Hudson Yards. After catching up on some more emails and meetings until 5:30, then I head home and meet up with my friends.
This is a normal job. See, she's playing mini golf afterward.
No, she played putt afterward.
This is for by the way, this is a real company, by the way. Blackrock has a dedicated disclaimer for in case any of their fucking moron employees want to make TikTok videos. They're like, if you're going to take TikTok videos of our day-to-day operations as we rape and pillage the earth, you need to put this disclaimer at the end of every single video.
Dude, that was
Can we
like
read
a
this?
normal fucking job. This material is intended for information purpose only and does not constitute investment advice or a recommendation or an offer or solicitation to purchase or sell any securities to any person in any jurisdiction in which an offer or solicitation purchase. Dude, they really don't want you to don't want any fucking competition.
This is a real company, I'll tell you what right now. Say what you will, but you also notice how she did not have, she wanted to be like, I'm working unless I dedicated reading time, Daddy Blackrock, I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm typing. Look at all the typing I'm doing.
Blackrock is like the Asian parent to their employees, which is good. You need order.
Yes, we need someone. And by the way, there's a reason they're running the world, right?
Yeah, they have discipline. Dude, that video was like, I was a little scared for her because I didn't.
Is she alive?
Like,
do you think she's still? Can we go see if she's? Whoa!
The
Holy
disclaimer.
shit! Holy shit! This was posted by Blackrock itself. This is Blackrock's TikTok account.
There's like little mini text. You can't see it there where they're like, and she was disposed of. They have to say it. Just kidding. Blackrock, don't kill me.
Dude, Blackrock only has 34,000 TikTok followers. I would love if Blackrock, just their first thing, they just had some girl with her tits out just going, woo!
And then they have all these like straight-laced fucking videos.
Blackrock's like, I'm a little upset I'm a little upset that we don't have as many TikTok followers as this fucking dumbass who works at Google. She's an L2 software engineer at Google, and she's got 250,000. We're Blackrock. We own all of the Congo. We've killed hundreds of thousands of people in wars across the world, and we only have 35,000 TikTok followers?
They probably pay for all that with those fucking followers too. Who the fuck would follow BlackRock? Like genuinely.
Oh, I just murder. We kill people. Dude, this is incredible. I had no idea. BlackRock. Who is this? Wow.
See, today we're diving into what is a bond. They're like talking about finances.
Yeah, BlackRock doesn't want to slip up. They're like, you are going to learn about finance, and then we're going to own all of your money. Okay? We're going to educate you, then we can steal from you.
Dude, what is the like do you think, okay, hypothetical, is there a day in the life video that you want to see from a company? Like what company would you personally want to see a day in the life?
That's such a great question. I want to see a day in the life of people that work at Los Alamos. Maybe a day in the life of like OnlyFans engineer. I bet they're really busy. I'm gonna be honest. OnlyFans, they make too much money. They're like, there's the CEO. Somebody's like, chop. I make $1 million a day. Okay, we got to work around here. Can we see if Vanguard has a TikTok?
Yeah. Let's see. All these
right.
Like, dude, it's end to empire shit.
I don't.
It's like you want to play this game and like get into tech, make all this money. It's like, hey, that's as soon as you get there, your life's over. I don't know what to tell you.
Vanguard
and kombucha smoothies to death.
Wait, is this Denmark Vanguard? They only have 2,000 followers. That can't be right.
No, yeah, dude. These companies that actually make money from like business, they don't have to have these.
So it looks like the only branch of Vanguard that has a TikTok account is Denmark. And it's all
Good.
Swedish. It's like, let's They're not speaking.
They're just saying, we take all your money.
It's just really attractive people who are just like an average Danish person. Like like a New York 9.5, and they're like, this is our most average employee here.
They're like, he's a little like ugly, but don't look at him.
Don't worry, it's like chiseled. It looks like Thor, and they're like, I'm sorry, you have to look at him.
Let's put him back in the closet.
Yes, this is very bad.
Go work.
And they're so happy to go back to work. Oh, Goldman Sachs? What is Goldman Sachs up to on TikTok?
By the way, all these people, like, the culture at these jobs, this is just the way it is generally. These people are quiet quitting from their cushy jobs. So they're doing their cushy job, and then they're being like, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna like kind of not work today.
All right. So none of these companies, all the companies that actually own all of the world and the money are not on TikTok. And I think that basically says everything. All right, we have one other video I think queued up for us, and it's the it's the
Goldman Sachs.
All right, well, let's get this up. All right, so this one is entry-level software engineers jobs don't exist.
So you saw the other side.
Have you seen this? Do you know what this is, Jared?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm assuming it's good though.
All right, let's see.
Hit in the mass layoffs that we've been seeing in the tech space. Sima Modi is here with the numbers and the fallout. This is surprising, Sima.
Tech giants scaling back, adding to the tens of thousands of...
Your degree doesn't mean anything. The classes you took are irrelevant. And the countless hours you spent learning the skills to do the job were meaningless.
I mean, hey.
Because for all of that,
I did just make a video pretty much exactly like this, so I agree with the message so far.
That's what job searching as an entry-level engineer feels like right now. And if you're feeling this way, trust me, you're not alone.
We do have one solution. Kill yourself. if you kill
If you go
yourself,
on LinkedIn right now, I guarantee you're going to see a lot more senior positions than entry-level ones. And when you finally come across that one position that doesn't say senior, the minute you scroll down to the requirements, it turns out they're looking for 5 years of experience. Now this presents a challenging scenario. It's a bit of a paradox, really. You need experience to get a job, but to get experience, you need a job, which leaves you with one question. What do I do? Before we can get into that, we first have to answer another question. Why does it seem that the market is in high demand for software engineers, but then when entry-level engineers try to get a job, there doesn't actually seem to be any?
all right, John Travolta meme,
Well
well executed.
Right around the time you decided to get into tech, you probably saw that there was a high demand for engineers. Which engineers are actually in demand, and why? Companies during COVID decided that they were going to grow and grow until their heart's
I don't want to
content,
just like show
not
us all
realize
thing. You guys should just, what's his name? You guys should just go to his video. Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should just watch his video. Actually, this is pretty. It's so far it seems like solid content.
Yeah.
Go check this guy out, and then if he's terrible, are bad.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's good because the fact that he would even want to post this means he's aware. Like, the reality of what happened. This is just coming from software engineer. Hey, it's us live. But the reality of what's happening. And these day in the life videos, they don't talk about it. They're teasing you, okay? There was a crazy rush this past 10 years of a ton. I don't care what anyone says, but not enough people are learning to code. There was tons and tons of people learning to code and trying to get in the coding and tech industry and doing all those things. They were like teenagers then. So now they're like my age. They're like in their 20s. They're in their early 30s. So they still have like 20 more years to fucking work. It logically, like, think it through when you think, oh, tech is a booming industry. Oh yeah, it's going to be really easy for me to get in. Every one of those people who's been working 10 years in the field, who's like fucking 25 or like 30 now, they can do your job, your entry level job. Hiring you as a junior engineer is like such a cost sink. Like, these companies, they either want to get a senior, they want to get the 10-year guy, or they want to get the fucking intern that they can pay shit. It's pretty much it. Why would they get the guy who doesn't know anything, who costs 80 to 100 plus a year, you junior dev, and then train him for 6 months? That doesn't make logical sense.
Yeah, we saw the guy in the beginning, this guy Marcos Pang, who's like, I can't do anything right now. I need to wait for my mentor. But she's on the West Coast, so I'm going to go to lunch now. It's like that. You're paying that person $135,000 a year to be a liability for your company. And also, Jared and I know someone who has 6 staff engineering jobs. 6 staff engineer, 6 jobs that pay him $400,000 a year.
Yeah.
6. Why? Because he's that much better than the average staff software engineer, that it takes him 5 hours a week to get each job done, or 5 hours on average, an hour a day per job to get the job done. That's just reality. So he's like, it can take me 40 to 45 hours a week to do all 6 jobs, and he's like, I don't have to perform well. I just have to do the bare minimum. And all I have to do is ask him, when do you need this done by? And they go, end of the week. And he goes, okay. And he goes, all right. And it takes him 45 minutes to do the work. And then he moves on to the next job, and his job is done for that week. Yeah. Because some junior dev would spend 30 hours trying to solve that problem. He's like, I'll finish it in 30 minutes with my eyes closed.
Because it's like, think about it. It's like, okay, let's say 80% of these companies, like, if you see everyone at these coding boot camps are getting trained at full stack, mean stack dev, web dev stuff, you have to think that means probably most, let's say 80% of companies are doing the same types of technology stacks with the same types of problems. That's been happening for like 20 years now. We're in 2023. People have been building the same types of products for fucking decades. The same people have been doing it, are still doing it, and they're still relatively young. So you do the math. Like, are you needed right now? like, and that's the reason why I'm trying to like push getting better and seeing the real path to getting better is not just like, it's not just like looking at a job description and trying to fucking like be like, oh, let me try to match this job description. You've already lost. Your positioning's terrible. The job has been filled.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've applied in my life to. I've applied to jobs. I've never gotten a job by applying to a job. The way I get hired, I either get recruited for something, I make people like me, or I pitch myself to a company and they make a job for me. Those are the only times I've ever had a job, or I've done my own thing. But so most of the time, 80% of the time, I've done my own thing, been technically my own boss, and I haven't been employed by someone. Yeah. But when I have been employed by someone, I don't get those opportunities by applying to jobs because I'm competing against everyone. But if I network really well, if I start telling people what I want to do months ahead of knowing that I want to do something, then I get into opportunities where people go, they know that I'm great. I provided value over a long period of time. They've seen me crush it the last couple of years. So when I'm a free agent, then they are like, would you ever think about working with us? Or we've got these, I wanted to brainstorm with you ways that you could collaborate. And that's how I've got to positions. Yeah. But that only came from me, years of me doing my own thing and me getting myself into positions where I reached out to people and was like, here's the value I can provide for you, and I'm willing to work for cheaper than everyone else. That was how I got my first job.
So which day in the life video motivated you to do that?
So it was Marcos. I got to be honest.
Nice. That's a good
I
one.
wanted a boosted board, and I realized I didn't have one. And I was like, I need to get a real job so I can get a boosted board.
The only reason why I started learning to code is to get a boosted board. And I still haven't got it.
Yeah, you've been coding for what, 14 years now, and you still don't have a boosted board? You're a fucking loser.
It's honestly, it's the bane of my existence. No, it's like, no, but what you're saying is so true. It's like it's largely being able to provide value. Someone mentioned 10x interns don't exist. No, they do.
Yes.
Well, 10x interns, you know what? They become they get hired there, and then they become the 10x guy there.
Yeah. It's like, do you ever hear the story of you know how I don't know if you've seen this, Duolingo became really, really popular on TikTok. How? Because some junior employee took over their TikTok, some girl, and fucking crushed. And she got billions upon billions of views on TikToks. And I guarantee she is making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year at a minimum. Or Duolingo probably has to pay her like $400,000 or $500K a year because another company, Ryanair or one of these other, would come around and be like, we will pay you fucking $1 million a year. And why? She's 24. Be like, oh, she doesn't have experience. Doesn't matter. She got 3 billion views. She can charge whatever she wants with any years of experience because at the end of the day, the value is what is important. Same with me. When I got hired at this company, Game Credits, literally they're paying me in a couple thousand fake cryptocurrencies, a couple thousand game credits a month, which was like $200 a month. Yeah. But I grew our Discord channel or Slack channel from 12 people to 5,000 in 9 months.
Fuck yeah.
And then our cryptocurrency went from being worth 10 cents to being worth $6 within a year. So it went from me, I literally provided so much value that I made a significant amount of money in that and got a job. And I'm still living off of the money that I made from that first job where I just provided so much value that I basically got rich. It didn't matter that I was 18 or 19. Literally, no one gave a fuck. They were like, isn't it incredible that Jack's 19 and doing this shit? We've got the biggest crypto community in the world right now, and we're run by a dumbass 19-year-old. All that came down to is Jack provided value.
Yeah, and there's this it's so funny because it's so simple. Like the real reality to that I want everyone, if you're watching and you're like trying to train to be in software engineering and all that, or you want to be in tech in general, but specifically as an engineer, really think about, are you actually going to be adding value? Like beyond your economic anxiety, beyond status, beyond what you want, like how will you literally be providing a lot of value? And you might have to get that internship, which is something that I would do, I took an internship after having a junior role. I mean, I was like fucking 18, so it didn't really matter. But like I had a junior role, and I took an internship. One, because it was at a bigger company. It was at Business Insider, and I knew that was good exposure, and I knew I'd be working on harder stuff or more important things. But also because me providing value in that environment would benefit me more than if I had a junior role at a company that no one knows about, that doesn't really make an impact. So it's like, try to provide a lot of value in the right places, and like, yeah.
And that's absolutely right. It's like, if you provide value in the mailroom, that's not going to get you very far. It's a great start. It's a great start, but you have to realize that that's a stepping stone to another place. But there are specific areas of every business that if you can provide value right now, like for me, going back to this example, just not to harp on it, I know this is beating a dead horse here, but like the reason that I was able to provide value is community building it wasn't super important to crypto prior to, say, 2017. That's when crypto communities really started to blow up. And I was in the right place at the right time, but I had a ton of experience building community from my time in high school, hustling, building Minecraft servers. So I'd built really large communities of idiots playing a video game, but still relevant. So then I could apply that to this cryptocurrency. And then I happened to be doing something that I bet that it would be way more valuable over the years to come. So I was like, no one's doing this. So my limited experience is actually competitive in this market. And on top of that, this is going to become even more valuable over the next couple of years. And I was right. And then community jobs became way more important, and especially hit a peak like 2 years ago. But it was like me betting that it would become more value and realizing that I couldn't compete with the marketing guy. I couldn't compete with, software engineers, but I could compete with community people. And that's how I could provide value and outsize value relative to my age and experience.
Yeah, what you said about the relative is huge, because it's like and that's what a lot of these videos, it's like they're gross, partially because it's subversive in a way that's like saying the wrong thing. Like, sometimes you should subvert art because it says the right thing and a bad thing. They're doing the opposite. They're taking youth and they're pretty much saying that these youth, they're getting so much money and doing very little. And that's the sell. But it should be like, you should actually, the reason why I think, and I'll talk about the networking thing read in a sec, but like the reason why I do think you should actually go the intern route typically is, one, as an intern, you're going to be in a situation where you're an apprentice situationally, which is perfect. But two, an intern that works with the same productivity as a software engineer and who's really good and shines, that's going to make echoes in your career. And everyone who sees that there, you made an impression on. And it's hard as a junior, everyone knows how much you're making, and it's probably only like 10-20% less than them, and they're gonna fucking hate you because you suck. Like, that's how it is.
Totally.
With the networking thing, like, dude, yeah, it is networking. Like if you want to get like a job, like what Jack's saying, like, he didn't get a job from applying, he got a job through like his network, and he also got a job from offering help and like offering to provide value, which is a networking strategy. It's like everything that's like, when you're just tossing your resume in a field of resumes, it's all about booms. How much status do you have? And you're playing that game. If you're asking any questions about how to get a job, you're not going to win that game.
Yes.
You have the high status. You have the best resume. You went to MIT. You're never asking questions about shit because you're already getting the stuff. If you ever have to strategize about getting opportunities, playing the status game isn't your position. It's not.
No, but I will say, I've had people that have done this before, where they find a bug in software, or they find something and they go, hey, I fixed this for you. And then they send that to the person that's hiring. They send that to the manager, or they send it directly to the CTO, and they go, hey, I want to work at your company. I noticed that you guys weren't running, your ads really sucked. So look at this ad that I ran. It got 1 million impressions. Can we talk?
Yeah.
And then guess who gets the job? They get the job because they're providing value before they even get in the door. Where someone goes, hey, look at my resume, and people will go, I don't really know how to distinguish this resume from the other 1,000 that look like it, but I've got one kid who just sent me tweets. That's how I hired an intern. He just sent me funny tweets. I was hiring for a meme lord. We're trying to hire a meme lord at this tech company I was the head of growth for, and someone literally just submitted 5 to 10 tweets while everyone else was saying, yeah, I'm really funny. I really, here's my resume. This person was like, here's 10 tweets that I just wrote. And I opened them up and I laughed at the first 2 and I went, I'm going to talk to this guy. Great way. Yeah. Now he's become a mentee of mine. I talk to him all the time. He's my homie. He's provided me a ton of value, gives me great feedback on content. He helps hype me up. He's really valuable. So that's just what it came down to.
Yeah, and like that matters a ton. Like being like someone providing help, like Sai, like he's someone that I referred because he's someone that I was mentoring, and I was helping him out with different things. And because he was trying to provide a lot of value. He was the first person I thought of to refer a job to him, and he apparently crushed it. And it's like that's like when you like go out of your way, because like you're at a disadvantage trying to compete with other people in an industry like tech right now on the engineering side. You're at a disadvantage if you don't have the status part, if you're not at like Stanford, or you're not like right now, you're at a disadvantage. That's just a reality of the situation. So if you do want to get good, you have to get really good, and you have to offer help. Oh, someone on the stream said they got a job for contributing to one of the open source projects I made for the streams. And that's a great thing to do. It's like contribute to open source and then do it in a way for the jobs you want. So like contribute to projects that are relevant to the jobs you want, and then use that example of how you contributed, and maybe it was a merge pull request, and use that story and talk to how you've contributed to this open source project similar to what the company's doing.
Totally. Dude, I mean, that's even why I started leading into the video stuff more, and I want to make more, even like more helpful fundraising and fun and interesting fundraising related content. Because the reality is like, no one believes that you're valuable just just because you say you are. Yeah. Your word is nothing, and no one should believe you. You have to present and show value. People are inherently distrusting, which is fair. Yeah. Most people are liars. So, for me, it was like, rather than waiting for someone to believe that I'm valuable, I could just provide more value through video content, the podcast we're doing with Jared, and then I actually have the opportunity for people to see that I'm valuable.
Yeah.
And to prove that I'm valuable in real time, rather than just expecting people to look at my resume and be like, they don't notice my value. Yeah, they don't notice most people's value. Like that's just how it goes. Unless you show them, you got to make it as easy as possible for people to help you.
Yeah, don't hide. Because hiding is a fear. Like you're prey. You're not in a position of strength.
I had a guy. Every once in a while people reach out to me in the business, and I had someone reach out to me recently, and they were doing fundraising consulting, and they told me their goal was to help people raise $1 million by the end of the year. And I remember thinking to myself, he's like, yeah, I cut like 5 to 7 clients, and I'm sitting here looking at him and going, $1 million fucking dollars? $1 million? I'm like, I'm wondering that I'm charging too much. This person's helped people raise $1 million? I'm like, $1 million is fucking nothing. I've helped people raise tens of millions of dollars in the last couple of years, at a minimum. I mean, people at the last cohort have already raised over $1 million, and here I am thinking like, oh, I'm not valuable. This person doesn't even question it. They're just like, I'm helping people fundraise. I'm like, that's great, man. And he's like, yeah, my goal is $1 million by the end of the year. I'm like, you're the helping people fundraise, and that's your goal? I was like, that's one person's fundraise. Like one person's mediocre pre-seed fundraise is $1 million. That's one.
Yeah. But also that self-belief that's everything. The dude that believes in himself a lot, he can suck and then get into good places. He can suck and then make those day in the life videos.
For sure. 100%. Because self-belief will get you so far.
Yeah.
Damn, Tech Bros, dude, these videos, these really sucked all the energy out of me. I gotta be honest.
I know. I was about to say, Any last comments?
Don't do this. Just don't be these people. If you're not working at a tech company, keep that shit locked down. You know, ride out your luck as long as possible. Don't put a billboard out that says "I don't do shit" on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, these videos, like, honestly, it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for the companies. It looks like they're ineffective. That's what it looks like.
It's upsetting. All right. Well, I think that's what we're going to call it for today. Short stream. We'll see you all Thursday.
See you Thursday. Comment, or I guess ask questions or comment in the Discord and hang out. All right. See ya.
Peace.